There we go. Let's see. Superfan Adam Schwarken. How do you book your for Etep? Okay, I don't know what that is. I can't help you with that if I don't understand it.
Oh,
what does that say on her head?
I don't know. It says I have no soul.
Did her fucking tattoo artist have Parkinson's?
That's a Michael J. Fox special. Take it easy.
My name is Heather.
It's a veritable cornucopia of fucking just holy shit. Trafficking methamphetamine, trafficking fentanyl, possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent act. She was pulled over and a drug dog alerted to the vehicle. Cops
Holy
found
shit.
941 grams of fentanyl, 20 grams of meth, a Glock pistol, and SKS. Cops then got a search warrant for her storage unit where they found another 531 grams of fentanyl, 3 handguns, and 4 long guns.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
baby.
Did I say she had a warehouse?
Yeah, dude, I called the Rusky shit too because only Ruskies carry SKS.
SKSs.
Holy shit, man.
What are you trying to say, Chris? I got one.
Niet, comrade.
That's a lot of fucking fentanyl.
Choose.
Yeah.
When it comes to MJF in AEW, you can call me the Wolf of Wrestling. Because I'm not fucking leaving!
Welcome, everybody, to the Place to Be Reviews Monday Nitro, episode number 8. Etep Wakuian, your host right here with you, joined by the panel, the Horsemen. Actually, we are the 4 Horsemen tonight because there's 4 of us. To my right on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. CJP is here with us. How you doing, brother? Good to have you.
So much better that my air conditioner's now working. I am
Hell
not
yeah.
sweating under my man boobs. My balls aren't swimming. I'm at a comfortable 74 degrees. I'm a happy camper.
Excellent, man. And remember, folks, if your balls are swimming, manscaped.com, promo code ETEP for your 15% off all your ball sweat needs. And speaking of ball sweat, AngelousDraven is here too. How you doing, Draven?
This motherfucker. God damn it. I'm doing good. It is fucking hot as hell, but I'm doing good. So, yeah.
It was warm here the last couple of days, but it was like 60 and rain today, so it was kind of cool. So I can't complain about. I have the heater set at 90 in the office right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so but it's cold as fuck down here. Let's be honest. And last but certainly not least, Superman Adam Schwarken, bro.
That's right, man. And we're going to have some fun. Yeah, it's been like 60s and raining all day. So, yeah, it's just been colder. 72 upstairs. It's probably like 68 down here.
It's a cool, calm 68 degrees down in Schwarkenville.
Yes, in Schwarkenville.
Down in Schwarkenville, bro.
So my question is, did you guys do anything special for St. Florida Fentanyl Remembrance Day?
It's funny. Before we jumped on StreamYard, because the guys were playing Mario Kart, we streamed the King of the Ring from Jeddah, which was destroyed in a mining accident. And then my one of my buddies from high school, he lives a couple of minutes from me, he popped over. Him and I went out, grabbed dinner, had some beers, came back here, and we beforehand we're sitting out in the garage hanging out, and I was like, hey, I was joking around with him. I said, it's George Floyd Day. He's like, yeah, how are we going to celebrate? I was like, well, I'm going to need you to lay down on the concrete, and I'm going to never mind. But yeah, other than sharing some memes, I was reflective on how a criminal can die and people that are supposed to be tolerant burn down cities. But, outside of that, we didn't really celebrate too much. But happy Memorial Day to everybody out there. Hope everyone enjoyed the weekend. Let's say hi to the chat. We got Keely Chow. What's up, Keely? The Karl you know and love. Hail, Karl. Godzillionaires in the house. Wait, it's so hot. So are the women with Down syndrome Draven likes to chase. Goddamn, Keely. Goddamn.
Hey, Draven, at least you know that they'll be smarter than the kids in that school that didn't pass any of their stuff.
No, that's true.
This is a truth. This is for true. But yeah, we've got a great recast the lead for you guys tonight. We've got episode 3 of Women Laughing at Salads. I think I've outdone myself with this one. And we've got a breakdown of King and Queen of the Ring. I hate saying King and Queen of the Ring. It's so stupid. It should just be King of the Ring. There doesn't need to be two. We'll get to that in the wrestling portion of the program. Late. God damn it. Late. But it's
Certainly.
okay because he's here, and let me play him in right. It's Vinny.
What do you hear? What do you say?
I've met Holy Wall. Don't put sauce on my balls. Hello, everyone.
Welcome, man.
Thank you for that introduction. It was awesome.
Glad to have you, brother. Yeah, Kang of the Rang and shit. Mm-hmm. What up, Brutal Morningwood? Hail, brother. Hail. So we're going to we'll jump right into, of course, recast the lead. But before we get into this, I just want to play this real quick because it was so beautiful last night. Goddamn, I did. I'm not gonna lie. I might just maybe marked out a little bit when MJF came out last night.
Yeah, I missed that part, but I did. I caught the majority of his speech there, his monologue.
Fantastic fucking promo. But let's do recast the lead and get through that, and then we'll get on to some wrestling because we got a lot of wrestling talking. Boys,
somewhere Trina's like, "Let's get to the wrestling, you pieces of shit."
Trina wants to just fast forward time through recast and get to the wrestling portion of the. There's an angry text message. All right, here we go, folks. It's recast the lead time.
So you think you're a 90s fan? Okay, Al Callings, can you handle this? Because you love the 90s. Because you still listen to Boys to Men when you're getting busy. Admit it. This is 1994. What's up? You have selected...
There it is, folks. Forest Gump is our recast this evening to start out the program. Tom Hanks, star of Forest Gump. I believe that won some Oscars in 1994.
Just a few.
Maybe. Well, I'm not a smart man, but I'm pretty sure it won an Oscar or two. But yeah, so we're going to
introduce the greatest villain of all time, Jenny.
Was that Robert Zemeckis as well?
I'd have to look. I can't remember who directed that one. Let me pull that up real quick. Let's see. So, hey, Slasher, good to see you, bro. Let's see who directed Forest. Yeah, Zemeckis. Yep, that's a Robert Zemeckis film. Yeah, it was. It's an excellent. It really is an excellent movie. And yeah, as CJ said, it did introduce us to one of the greatest villains in all of cinema, Jenny. Like, okay, Jenny, I'll go. You go.
I'll raise your AIDS, baby.
I'll raise the AIDS, baby. Oh my God, what a cunt. What up, JB? What up?
Oh, Jenny? Oh,
No.
she's
Now, like, she went from Princess Bride, everyone loved her in that, to getting together with Sean Penn, and then everyone hated her as Jenny. Like, I'm sensing a pattern.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Sean Penn, I mean, after that, like, I used to think Charlize Theron was fucking gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like she's having sex with Sean Penn. I'm like, disqualified. Fucking qualified.
Cindy Crawford doing the
Ruined.
Yep.
Ruined. Can't be touched now. Can't bleach it or clean it enough. It's tainted.
Like Cindy Crawford with Lyle Lovett. I've never an explanation for that one that makes any kind of goddamn sense.
There is no
Lyle Lovett?
Yeah, do you not remember they were together?
No.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Cindy Crawford and Lyle Lovett.
Ooh, that's ridiculous.
Oh.
That's fucking. That's
I mean,
just.
I always thought Lyle Lovett looked like if Rick Ashley went through a meat shredder.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
That dude was one ugly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've got. All right. I got all the Mug Shorty stuff written down. That's what I was kind of doing there. But yeah. So let's see. We'll start with. We got 4. So we can do a YouTube poll tonight for the recast. We'll put that in our YouTube chat here. Or should we do? We'll do straw poll. We'll go to straw poll. We'll do straw poll. All right. Superman Adam Schwarken. I'm trying to type in straw poll, and I type in superfan Adam Schwarken.
I like it. It's pretty funny. So let's see. So my pick is Robin Williams.
Okay.
I'm not a smart man, but I'll raise your A's, baby.
So yeah, and I'll let everybody go, and then I'm going to tell you all what my wife picked, who was much like Etep's wife, who just doesn't really watch movies and shit, and we both thought it was pretty funny. So we'll see what you three think, and the chat.
I like
Robin Williams, sir.
I like this, Carl Matthew Modine. That's actually a fucking good pick. Let's see, Draven.
So I casted myself and the Downs chick as Jenny.
So you want to get HIV for the Downs chick? Awesome. I love it.
Wait, Draven, you're
is that what made you a vampire?
You're making me use this early.
Try this.
Oh shit!
Son of a bitch.
The journey in me was like peas and a carrots.
Oh my God!
What's wrong with you?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Holy shit!
I thought it was perfect.
Stop it. Get some help.
Since everybody makes fun of me for it, I figured I might as well lean into it.
He's gonna lean into it.
Yeah. Well, again, I was upset. I wasn't here when you recasted Handyman. There, the Damon Wayans, because I said if I were there, I would have been Draven. That's who I wanted to recast as that. And I told you guys after the fact, but again, I missed out on that. But
the problem with that Godzillionaire is you'd only see maybe a third of the movie. because he's not there.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, you're going to be without your lead for the most part.
There's just crutches running.
Vinny, who do you got, bro?
Well, I'm going with funny again too. Although Robin Williams was a really good pick, I did like that, Adam. I'm gonna switch out one Epstein Island goer for another. Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is Forrest Gump.
Well, he already sounded like a retard when he did that accent for House of Cards, so you know.
Yep.
Oh my God! What up, Glenzer? Hail, brother. Good to see you. What about you, CJ?
All right. Well, I wanted to cast an actual retard.
So you went with Tom Cruise?
No, I went with Beetlejuice from the Whack Pack.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, shit.
Oh my God!
And Jeff Jarrett just shows up and fucking
Yeah,
that guitar.
He's like meeting with President Kennedy, and just all of a sudden, Jarrett comes up from behind him. Wham!
Oh shit!
They said that was the $1 million wound, but I never seen a dime of that money. All right, let's see here. We've got our poll set. Let me share that in the chat. That will be in the YouTube chat right meow. There you go. That's in the YouTube chat. Let me share it in the Twitter chat now. The X chat. Hail, we got 42 people watching over on X right now. I know a lot of you are waiting for the wrestling. We'll get there.
Just like Trina.
Yep. Trina is waiting anxiously with bated breath.
Patiently waiting.
She does say hello to everyone. I talked to her before, though. So she said hello to everyone.
She's like, you let me know when you get to the Mug Shorties portion of the program.
No, she said, I want to hear about MJF. That's what she told me specifically.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh, shit. Okay.
So she does have a thing for the Jewish. All right. Okay.
I'm putting words in her mouth.
I know. Oh, I know. Here we go.
And Vinny gets all the angry text messages.
Vinny, all my angry messages are diverted to Vincenzo.
Yep. All that little hate.
This is basically like Trina when it comes to wrestling.
You can call me the wolf of wrestling. Because I'm not fucking leaving!
I'm going to play that for tomorrow night.
That's great.
The STD I got from my ex-wife.
She loved the cornet one that I did.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Right?
Any Jim Cornette's fucking good though. Let's be honest here. All right, so right now on the poll we've got Draven with 1 vote or 2 votes. Robin Williams with 1, Beetlejuice with 1, Kevin Spacey with 1 right now. Draven in the clubhouse lead. We'll let this go for another 3 or 4 minutes here. Boy, I really cannot wait to share women laughing at salads with you guys tonight. I had to explain the concept to my wife this evening.
Oh no.
She was like, what do you mean women laughing at salads? I'm like, look, it's a meme. Oh, she was like, wait, what? I'm like, no, look, this is what it is, you know. So I showed her the past 2 episodes, and then I explained the origins of the meme to her, and she's like, I don't get it. I'm like, well, you're not a woman that laughs at a salad when you're eating one alone. She goes, how fucking often do I eat salads alone? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not with you when you're alone. What the fuck am I supposed to know?
It's all in the question, right?
And I looked at her and I was just like, women.
Oh, jeez.
And then she punched me in the throat repeatedly.
Woke up in the oven again, didn't you?
Oh, jeez.
Almost.
I gotta steal a line from Gundam Wing because this guy kept using it in the video and it made me laugh every time. But it's one of the pilots because she's a woman. He just says it with such disdain. I'm like, oh, I'm ripping that.
Nice. Shit. I fucking love Gundam Wing.
I used to watch that in fucking high school.
So good.
Used to watch the Gundam Wing. What's up to everybody watching on Rumble? Hi. Hello.
I bet you can't guess which my favorite Gundam is from that.
Is there a retarded one?
I was gonna say the slow one. One with downs.
No.
Down.
Deathlight is my favorite.
Draven's like, you fucking assholes ruined that one.
Well, no, I was watching a guy who did a 4.5-hour video on the 1 Year War, which is like the main story of the original Gundam, and like 15 other spin-offs.
Let's see. Let me pop this here. If you're watching over on Rumble and you want to vote in the straw poll, it is in the chat right now. We do accept tips on Rumble, and if you want to make the ladies dance right here on Nitro, you know what to do. Super stickers or super chats, bro. Make it rain and the ladies will dance for you, bro. I will read anything as long as I can understand it, unlike Super Schwarkin over here, bro.
You should have said the place to be reviews. You should have asked, what do I do?
That's a lot to type in, and I had done it like right after he had just did a super chat, and he called him E-fucking-T.
I'm going to, he called me E.T.
Yeah. He said it right the first time, didn't he?
Well, he did.
Guys, there's a reason why Russo is the most hated man in wrestling for a very long time.
He did it on purpose. He read it and he's like, I ain't gonna tell you how to book me, you fucking retard.
Go to russosbrand.com and hit the booking button, bro. Down, Sky. I need to
Scythe. Jesus.
Scythe. Gundam. What about Gundam Tard?
Gundam Tard. Whoop them Gundam Tard.
That's one thing I really missed, though. I really wanted to go to Japan to see the giant life-size Gundam.
Yeah, that looked awesome.
God damn.
Well, we've got about another minute left here. We'll let it go to 23 minutes. And Draven is leading with himself right now. We've only got 6 votes in. We got what? There's 8 people watching on YouTube, but there's fucking 52 of you watching on X and a few of you on Rumble. X, I put the goddamn poll in the chat. Just vote. Don't be lazy. The quicker you vote, bro, the quicker we get to wrestling. So vote, you mother. Never mind. You bald-headed son of a bitch, Hogan. I know. They're Jesus Christ. What the fuck you want me to do?
Well, my next idea might be to maybe when he's live, I'll turn around and just have him say, Etep, you bald-headed bastard.
They'll be like, how much super sticker did you give me, Schwarkin? I can't even read your message, bro. I'm not reading all of that, bro. God damn you, Schwarkin. We got 7 votes in now, and let's see how much time we got left here. That's it, folks. The polls go. Draven wins. Draven wins. Draven, you're the new Forest Gump.
Hell yeah.
You're the new Forest Gump, Draven. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel real good.
I need the fucking the Lieutenant Dan's Magic Legs ice cream.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the wait a second. I think it's still let's switch over to a dead brand here. Holy shit news, because I do think that is over here somewhere. Oh yeah, Wakanda Land. We got Kill Whitey.
Some good classics.
Yeah, all killer, no filler over here. But yeah, here it is right here. We'll go out on this because it was Forrest Gump tonight before we get to women laughing at salads.
I remember my old country home, clean, fresh air and flowers growing in the field, along the path beside our swimming hole. Mama hollering through the screen, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. That was such a simpler time and place. Lieutenant Dan's taste like the good old days. Lieutenant Dan's half the man ice cream. Half the calories for half the man. But if you want the full flavor of ice cream and all the calories, try Lieutenant Dan's Magic Legs ice cream. In your stores right now. Lieutenant Dan's Ice Cream is a proud sponsor of Etep Wakuians, the place to be reviews.
Man, that's an oldie but a goodie right there.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So Draven wins. Now, folks.
Does he really?
Does he really, though? Does he really? Oh, it's almost wrestling time. He'll get his.
Are you sure about that? I'm sure.
All right. Here it is, folks. The much anticipated ballyhooed third episode of Women Laughing at Salads.
And now, another blazing edition of
Women Laughing at Salads.
Journey with me into the mind of a maniac, doomed to be a killer since I came out the nutsack. I'm in a murderous mind state with a heart full of terror. I see the devil in the mirror. Buck, lights out. Cause when I grab my sword off, niggas get hauled off. Barrel 1, touch your motherfucking flesh. Barrel 2, touch your fucking heart at your chest. You see, I'm quick to let the hammer go click. On my tech 9, so if you try to wreck mine, foolish your bedtime. Feel the blast from the chocolate bomber. Infrared aimed at your head like your name was Sarah Connor. Decapitation, I ain't hesitating to put you in a funeral home with a bullet in your dome. I'm hot like lava. You got a problem? I got a problem solver, and his name is Revolver.
It's like a deadly game of freeze tag. I touch you with the 44 mag, and you're frozen inside a body bag. That was Women Laughing at Salads, everybody.
I think I figured out why they're laughing. Because didn't they recently come out and say that all the vegetables have feelings?
Fucking feminists. All right, it's time for some wrestling. I know Trina's tuned in. Main event time. Bree, do your thing, baby.
Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. Come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Said I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, I'm not sure what you did to me, but I like it. I love it. Oh, every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on. Come on. Every time that I get up on the microphone, I gotta dedicate a round to you, girl. Come on.
All right, folks, we had 2 big pay-per-views this weekend. We started off in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, though, with King of the Ring, which we watched here live on Saturday afternoon. And we started off with the dark match of the show. We had the Women's Tag Team Championship, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell against the champions, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. They're nobodies. Yeah, exactly. They're fucking nobodies. And they lost, of course, to Bianca and Jade. And I was watching the discourse online regarding this, and people, oh, haha, Jade already on the pre-show, got kicked off the main show. It's like, no, there was no fucking main tag matches on the main card, you fucking dolts. So they defend.
What happened?
People are just fucking stupid. Like
a buy-in.
What's that?
It's like a buy-in. That's all it was. Like the pre-show is just a buy-in to get you interested in the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, so they put a match on, and they got to be the match, the women's tag match. And it wasn't much of a match. Jade and Bianca's finisher is kind of nice, though. They went over. Then we started out the main card with Becky Lynch, the women's world champion, against Liv Morgan, who is on her Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And Liv went over in this, which this was the only match I got wrong on the day, I believe. Yeah. Because I said I not thinking about Liv injuring Rhea's shoulder, which she's trending on Twitter right now. Rhea Ripley is. I'm kind of hoping that she is getting ready to come back. I mean, it's going to be a bit, but at least starting into rehab or something, because they need her. Because Liv Morgan, is attractive as she is, she's not really. I don't know. When Rhea comes back, it's going to be a squash. I mean, that is going to be a squash match.
Well, how is Liv gonna beat Nia Jax? I'm just saying.
No, Nia's on SmackDown.
I know, but I'm just saying.
She'll be going after fucking what's her name? Bailey. Oh boy, it's me, Bailey. Oh boy, this is how exciting my matches are. Oh boy.
Well, didn't Dom indirectly help her? So isn't there speculation that she's going to join the Judgment Day?
He basically threw the chair in the ring, and then whoever used it. So I mean,
But they're going to build it up. They're going to build it up because Liv she's getting really hot.
Yep.
I don't even watch this shit, and the stuff I have been seeing, her fan base is massive, and I think they're going to do something good with her. That's why I called it. I said Becky's going to fucking drop it. Because Becky's just there for a placeholder.
Well, she's getting ready to leave too.
Yeah, her contract's up next week.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna take time off. She even told Triple H she wants some time off.
The kids, Seth's already out hurt. It makes sense.
And then Rhea got hurt, so she kind of filled in the spot. Which a professional would do.
Exactly.
It's good.
Yeah, she did a great job. Go be a mother and a wife now. She's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And honestly, I don't mind Becky Lynch leaving. I'm not a Becky Lynch fan. Never have been. Never will be.
I prefer the man.
Me and my buddy Jared, who runs Shogun Wrestling, were talking, and it was we both pretty much agreed, because when we talk wrestling, we are pretty much in agreement on almost everything. And he brought up a good point, where when Becky Lynch talks, and I said the same thing, she sounds like a deaf person talking. And I know it's her accent, but it makes it even worse when she tries to puff up and get tough. It's just I'm waiting for her to be like, D1 neck you, you're never going to catch me, but with that accent, it'll just.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Sorry, never did. I always enjoyed her. I thought she was good. The overhype of her, I understand. A lot of people they didn't like that, but usually it's Charlotte fans that hate Becky.
I'm not. I like Charlotte because of her pure wrestling ability.
See, what did I just say, Draven?
Everybody fucking hates Charlotte. I don't understand why they hate her.
But I understand the dislike for her. On the other hand, able to be devil's advocate and be objective. I do get that, because she was pushed for a long time. And she, she ran through everybody.
Her ability, though.
But she is, when she's there and she's healthy. There are, outside of Rhea Ripley, there is not another woman on the roster that could outdraw her as far as money goes. There isn't. There's not. She's money, and she can command the fucking crowd. Now, I don't agree with her ever having been in the main event at WrestleMania. I don't. That was done strictly for optics. Glinzer, I do agree. They need to break the Judgment Day apart. That stable it's run its course. It's done what it's going to do. And they need to disband that, because Damian Priest is getting ready to go out on his own. You can take you can
into obscurity.
No, I don't think so. He'll if he can carve out a spot on the mid card, that's fine. The only thing that'll keep him relevant right now is him being tied in with Liv and Rhea until they find a mid card spot for him. Because outside of that stable, I mean, he's decent in the ring. If they had a lightweight division, that's where he would fit in. But he's not really. I don't know. I'm not a big Dom guy. I'm not.
Not either.
I'm just saying the mustache makes him look like a guy who would hide out in a van and give out candy to small children.
Yep.
There's something to be said for that. Absolutely.
You're talking about his father, right? he's gonna hand candy to his father because he's a small child.
Him and Max Caster have the same fucking shitty ass mustache right now.
Listen, when Rhea drops him and they don't do that anymore, I think Dom's gonna fall to shit. The only way he stays relevant is if he becomes an even more massive heel. But I think at that point he's gonna get go away heat.
But I'm predicting that. It'll be tough for him to get that much heat without the stable, you know.
Yeah, but he'd have to really be like someone who really stirs shit in a big way.
Yep.
But I think at that point he's gonna get go away heat because no one's gonna want him.
Yeah.
Or get better in the ring.
Yeah, but there's a lot he has to do. He needs to hit the gym harder. He needs to change his look completely. That weird mullet thing he's got going on is retarded.
They've got him listed at like 200 pounds, and I don't see that. He's about 185.
Yeah, his gear is ugly as shit. Anytime you see him, it's like he doesn't know what the hell he is or what he's trying to
do. Yeah.
So
speaking of ugly as shit, we had the Intercontinental Championship triple threat. Sami Zayn defending against Chad Gable and Big Bronson Reed. Zayn retained in that, which is pretty much what I called. I don't like Sami Zayn, but I didn't think taking the title off of him that quickly was a good move, and I'm glad they didn't, because you don't want to hot shot the belt around.
Especially after Gunther.
Yep.
I didn't watch this stuff, but like especially after Gunther, you like in that long title reign, like you wanted the next one to have some meaning as well, if it's not more meaning than the last one.
Yeah, they just need to hold on to that. You could have a decent feud with Gable and Zayn. Bronson Reed is kind of like the odd man out there. I mean, he's involved in it, but it's like there's always that third wheel, and he doesn't really fit because you have the history with Sammy and Chad turning his back on him, you know, doing the heel turn, and the whole deal with Alpha Academy and Otis now leaning towards a face turn, which would be better for Otis.
He used to be a face a while ago.
Yep.
So
yeah. What was he? What the fuck tag team was he in? Because he was.
I don't remember, but he used to do the worm and like and other people's moves and stuff.
Otis was fun.
Yeah, Otis.
I've seen him. Yeah,
he's got a good personality and he plays well to his strengths, which is something that a good mid card guy will learn. That you play to your strength.
Heavy machinery is what they were called.
Heavy machinery. Thank you. Sami Zayn has that 80s jobber look. Yes.
No,
very much.
He looks more like a homeless guy that just somehow got a job as a wrestling guy.
That's what I call him, a homeless communist.
He's the Eddie Kingston of WWE.
He's not fat enough, though. He's like
no, he isn't.
He's like the bizarro Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
So Zayn retains. I'm not sure what's going on Raw right now with that. I'll let you guys know. I'll try to get that review out by Wednesday morning. Queen of the Ring tournament final: Lyra Valkyria versus it's Valkyria. Valkyria versus Nia Jax. Nia Jax won this match, and the finish looked fucking disgusting when she fell on Lyra's chest. I don't like Lyra Valkyria because she's a Becky Lynch like nepotism hire. The only reason she got her spot on the main roster is because she's like really good friends with Becky. She has her. I will give her this. Her entrance at Queen of the Ring, the finale, looked good. Her outfit, the entrance looked good, but she's generic. There's nothing about her that stands out. She's a cute girl. She has a good physique. She's serviceable in the ring, but she's never going to draw money.
Yeah.
Never will this girl be a draw. Never.
That's like a lot of the women on NXT. Like, I feel like they got that Roxanne Perez or whatever her name
Perez.
Yeah, and it's like every time everybody's like, oh, she's so good. She's so good. Every match I see with her and is just shit. And I'm like, what?
I saw she was on Raw like the night after WrestleMania or the week after that. She had a match on Raw, and it was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Why? Who are you?
That's the one thing I noticed is that AEW has like their female talent there's a lot more to choose from.
Mhm.
And like they don't give pushes to the really hot ones who know how to work. They give pushes to the really bizarre ones. You know,
Mhm.
you'll have one or two that like they really love that you know, again, like Tony Sterling, we all love her. But then
Yep.
you have other weird ones that they keep giving strange pushes, like that Mercedes one that she looks like an old homeless person.
Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah, she looks like some kind of diesel dyke.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
on ROH. pretty
Yeah, like
much
she crawled out of a
exclusively
dumpster.
now.
Like, you know, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, over on in the Fed, yeah, it's bizarre some of the ones that they've been pushing. And again, Bailey, like that's a Triple H girl. That's the only reason why she has the push that she has. I think she's the worst thing. That's
She's terrible.
out there. She's hard. There's
Bailey's-
nothing that's appealing at all whatsoever in my eyes of that woman. I mean, it's awful.
I think
awful.
she needs to go back to the hug me thing.
Who would want a hug from her?
No, but I mean, like, she needs to go back to her old gimmick because this new thing, it just, I feel like it doesn't resonate.
I didn't even know she had a gimmick. She just looked like shit to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Her
back
new
when she was
gimmick-
NXT, she was like, what was it, the hug something or whatever?
Yeah, she like her gimmick now it's fucking weird. Like you can't really tell what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
Like there's no oh my god, I just got for the AEW portion, I just got a fucking article that just made my fucking skin crawl. And when we get to AEW, we'll talk about that. But no, Bailey has this weird, indiscernible gimmick now to where she changed her outfit. I don't know if her music is new because I wasn't watching regularly until about just a shade over a month and a half ago. So I don't know. I'd have to look back, but it just none of it fits together with who she is. It's a fucking weird amalgamation of things that don't go together. Just things that are not
One
aesthetic.
of these things is not like the other. One of these things is kind of the same.
Yeah, that's fucking Bailey. But we had so we got oh boy, here I come with all my excitement and electric personality. It's me, Bailey. Watch the Bailey Plex in full force, you bitches. I'm the women's champion, oh boy. So Nia Jax won. She's an asshole. Lyra Valkyria is never going to draw a dime.
Wait, didn't she shove whatever the Valkyrie up her ass like a butt plug? She just sat on her and it went all in.
What is her finisher called now? My hole.
When I just called that the bonsai drop. I'm like, she did a fucking bonsai drop. That's what that is. Orton versus Gunther.
It's called the brown eye drop now.
What up, Tommy? Hail, brother.
Hey, Tommy.
Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you.
Shit.
The Orton Gunther match was solid. Those two worked snug as fuck. The go home was the worst. The finish. Orton's shoulders were clearly not on the mat, and yeah, that really fucking sullied what was otherwise a good match.
So apparently Triple H addressed that.
Yeah.
And apparently at ringside and stuff, he couldn't tell. So he stands by the ref's decision. And then, so I'm assuming they're going to do something with his story-wise based on that. And then he said once he got backstage and they seen the footage, obviously it was what it was. So,
yeah, I look at this and it's like, damn it, they couldn't have fucked up at a worse time. Like right then and there, it should have been, let's restart the match. I honestly, I would have extended it and just had him do the finish a different way, Now
they could do more with Orton, him and Orton too. Like going forward, they can be like, all right, well, like, because Gunther is gonna want to prove himself even more so now.
Yeah,
since there's a question mark or an asterisk beside his win. So
and that'll work for Gunther, I think, because the way he is with his gimmick and everything, he doesn't want to leave a gray area. Everything's pretty much black and white with him. Yep. And then you've got what's his name, Kaiser, with him too. Still, he'll obviously play into that. So it'll kind of be a 2-on-1 because they got Owens too. So you got a tag match, you got single stuff you can do there.
Did they put Dragunov or whatever his name is with him yet?
No. No. Ilya. Yeah, I was talking about him with Jared earlier too, and I really like Ilya Dragunov, but he needs to gain like 15 pounds. Like he does, bro. He's a fucking electric in the ring. The crowd likes him.
Yeah.
He's got enough like panache, charisma to get him where he needs to be, but he's only 210 pounds. It's not gonna fucking work. Yeah. Like he's in there working with Jey Uso, and it's like Jey Uso's only 229, 230. He doesn't look that big. But he looks way bigger than Dragunov, with only a 20-pound differential between them. So it's like, dude, you need to sell me on this. Put on, hit the fucking. You don't need to get on the gas to fucking gain 15 pounds. Eat some carbs.
Look at MJF. Like he wasn't always as jacked as he was. He's kind of scrawny in a way, little, not chubby, but like you know what I mean.
He's cut up, but he's
now
big.
he's like cut. Like
he's cut the fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, he looked like $1 million last night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but
he looked good.
He also was standing next to Noodle Arms, Adam Vegan Cole. So
Oh
no, I didn't see that part. The part that I watched was when he was doing just his promo thing. When he took off his jacket, guy looked jacked. He looked like a beast.
You mean this guy?
Yeah. Adam Cole, you noodle arm bobblehead son of a bitch! Did I hurt the baby? Tough shit. Somebody get this shit stain out of my ring, huh?
That was great.
Yep, that was fucking, that dude was money. But no, back to WWE. Orton and Gunther, you can continue that for a couple weeks, whatever, another month or so, and probably draw some money off that feud because they had a great fucking match. Like I said, the worst part about that was the finish. Outside of that, great fucking match. Gunther goes over. It was a questionable win. But so then we had the undisputed WWE Championship. Thody Rhodes, that is the fruit of my loins, defending against Jake Paul. It was originally, title versus title?
Logan Paul, you mean?
Logan.
I said Jake Paul again. Yeah, Logan Paul.
Yeah, you did. You just did the Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bella.
Brian, Daniel Bryanson. I've said I didn't like Logan Paul at first. I didn't really like him. And it's like
I think he's good in the ring. I think he has no personality whatsoever.
Oh, but he does. That's a thing, man. That's why he gets fucking. The people fucking hate him in the way that they're supposed to hate a heel. I normally don't like the celebrities coming in and doing that shit. It just like Bad Bunny
proved himself.
And that's my next point. This dude has put in the work. He's improved in every area he needed to improve in. His timing is good. His mic work is good. It's serviceable. He's getting there. But his fucking frog splash is as goddamn pretty as one that I have ever fucking. He like fluttered his fingers when he went down. Like when they showed that in slow motion, I'm like, holy fucking shit, he had hang time.
Etep, how about when he goes from the corner and jumps and turns his body mid-flight in the middle to land on the table at an angle every moment?
That's what I said. He could work. He could definitely work. I'll never take that away from him. But I guess it's the way that you feel towards Becky Lynch. That's how I feel towards him. I'm not sold on anything he says.
Right.
It feels like it's all too quiet. Nothing's landing with me whatsoever at all with him. But I think he's amazing in the ring. I'll give him that.
his mic work, it needs to improve. It does. He needs to be. He's a very brash.
He's a smarmy heel. Like he's a smarmy, cocky. Like
I think Glenn just said it perfectly. Logan Paul, he needs a good feud with LA Knight, maybe. Yeah, he needs someone he could really play off of. That would actually be perfect. I think LA Knight could probably bring it out of him.
Because he hasn't wrestled that much.
Yeah, what the hell are they even doing with LA Knight right now?
Oh, dude, they are letting him languish in bullshit.
Yep, this is because of The Rock. The
Zach
Rock
Wilder,
got
that's
all over.
basically what's going on. It feels
it fucking kills me that they're doing that to him. But I want to go back to the Cody and Logan match. This, you guys know, I don't like Cody Rhodes at all. I don't like him. I think he's very inauthentic.
You're a big fan. I know you.
I don't know. I like the fact this match made it look like Cody can't win on his own again.
Cody.
It did, and he's supposed to be a baby face, and it's like, dude, like you're making him look more like a fucking weak heel than he makes himself look like a heel with the way he talks.
He's so overhyped. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm not, never have been, never will be a Cody fan. It's not going to happen. He's a mid-carder.
Adam and I said it. We like him better when he was
Stardust.
Yeah.
There's no Cody crybabies here.
Nope.
No, I'm never going to be sold on him as a main eventer. You've got, when you got guys like, and you got Damian Priest, you got Drew McIntyre, you got Braun Strowman, you got LA Knight, you got Seth Rollins, even CM
what
Punk.
happened to Braun? Like,
he's back now.
Pushed.
He's back, and he's starting to he's got to work his way back up, and he's been coming out. He came out and helped R-Truth and The Miz in a tag match, and it was fantastic because R-Truth was referring to, we got Andre the Giant. We got Andre the Giant. And Miz is like, Truth. I mean, I would love it if he like came down from heaven and helped us, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And here and they're getting it's 3-on-2, and here comes fucking Braun Strowman out to even the odds, So he's been getting involved in things, and like he faced off with Damian Priest. I think it was earlier in the night. So they're getting in this thing, dude. You've got these. You're telling me there is and they've done it because Cody beat Brock. You're telling me that you're going to put Cody Rhodes in the ring with Braun Strowman and put that little skinny dick weasel fuck over on him? Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'll call you. Tony Khan booked that if that happens.
Yeah, right.
I will actually say they, as far as like big guys, that Satnam Singh dude, they actually booked him pretty good. The last couple matches he was in.
Who didn't he?
So he was
Darby?
against FTR and Danielson on Collision with Lethal and Jeff Jarrett, and it took all three of them to take him down. Like, and they had to work together to fight him.
That's the way it should be.
And it was good. Like and then even when they did work together, they could only bring him down to one knee. Like they couldn't bring him down the whole way.
Doesn't work for me, brother.
That right there, like half the time with those big guys, I'm like, they take a shot. They should not be bumping for somebody that's 100 pounds. You can stumble. You can hit like I said it last night during the one match. I can't remember who it was, but it was one of the big guys. I'm like, he shouldn't have bumped for that. He should have rolled back into the fucking buckle because I can't remember what match it was, but dude took a drop kick and fell forward. I'm like, throw yourself back into the corner. That psychologically, that makes more sense in terms of psychology than fucking front bumping when a little dude drop kicks you. Like, stay on your feet, dude. You're fucking 300 pounds. You know what I mean? Like that bothers me. But with what you're talking about with that, let's. I mean, I don't really have anything else for WWE right now, unless something else breaks. But King of the Ring was a decent show. It really was. That was one of the better Saudi pay-per-views that they've done. Where obviously it wasn't Vince because you didn't have the old hired guns coming out of retirement, no Goldberg, anything like that, which I'm fine with. You need to showcase your younger talent and give them the rub. And that's what happened. It's but we got Draven, you ready to talk some AEW?
Yeah.
let's start out with this. Now, this was Will Ospreay won the AEW International title last night, and Mercedes Moné won the AEW was TBS Championship.
The TBS Championship.
Yeah. So they were celebrating after the show last night at a certain bar that you know, and world. I got footage. You guys want to see the footage?
Oh,
here's the footage. All right.
God damn it.
That was great.
7 stars from Dave Meltzer.
Oh my
7
God.
fucking stars.
Did he really?
No.
Yes, he did.
It wouldn't surprise me. His fucking rating system is freaking retarded.
So, Double or Nothing last night. Draven, did you get attendance numbers for that?
I didn't. I couldn't find them.
Couldn't find attendance numbers.
Couldn't find attendance numbers.
I think you need to use Terrence Howard's equation of 1 × 1 = 2 in order to find out how many people were there.
I'll say this, as I said earlier, it was a good show. There was a lot of matches, but it was a very good show.
Okay, here we go. I got it.
Okay, you got all right. What do we got for attendance?
So according to WrestleTix, there was 6,878 tickets were distributed for the show. Last update, May 26th. The venue is set up to seat 7,811 fans.
Only 4,000 showed up.
So, well,
okay.
they distributed 6,000 tickets.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those were paid?
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
What I
gifted to family, friends,
Yep.
Corporates.
How many of those were paid?
Yeah.
But
no.
the
I think MJF's going to regret that tattoo.
I hope that's henna.
I hope so too. Otherwise, he can't be buried in a Jewish cemetery.
No, that's not going to work. That's not.
He already has another tattoo anyway.
Thanks for trying to kill my joke, Chief.
God damn it.
He did it last night too. This fucker down here, I'm telling you.
Right? Unbelievable.
It's the Downs, man. The Downs is turning him full tarded.
Run, Forrest, run, you son of a bitch.
Vinny was like,
"Shut up, Meg."
Exactly.
Oh,
so we got 6,000 tickets distributed in an arena that seats 7,000. What was that? The MGM Grand Ballroom or something like that, or well, yeah. So
that's why Tony wasn't on panel. He was there.
He was there.
He was
He could have
embarrassed.
gone. He said.
Huh?
He said he could have gone, but he didn't.
He was there.
So
he lied. He was there.
We got I think I saw him on camera. We had the beginning, the dark matches. Was it 0 hour? Is that what they call it?
It was the buy-in because it's Double or Nothing. So
buy-in. So we had Deonna Purrazzo defeating Thunder Rosa in a 10-minute match. Purrazzo grabbed the rope to win. I didn't see that one. What did you guys think of that?
I didn't mind it. I thought it was all right. Chris was there when I believe.
Is Deonna the one that's the chunky monkey?
Yeah, Deanna's the chunky monkey.
Yep.
But and then it basically kind of their feud apparently isn't over the way it ended too. So it was just kind of like a let's have a match.
You think they went in the back and they scissored?
That would be
with
nice.
any luck.
But she came down and dressed as Elvis. Which was pretty fucking awesome, and she was in blue, and it looked really good. I was surprised because normally she's wearing the Mexican colors and all that stuff, but the blue really worked. I was surprised. So.
Cool. What do you have against Mexicans?
No, it was a neat little to switch shit up.
It was a nice change of color.
Yeah, it was a nice change. Yeah,
and it worked. It was a good joke, Benny.
Nice. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah. Well played. The Acclaimed defeated the Cage of Agony. Isn't it supposed to be the Gates of Agony?
Gates of Agony, but Cage is since Swerve isn't part of the Mogul Embassy or whatever.
Okay.
He's kind of the leader of them now.
All right. So,
agony.
The Acclaimed won, and
because freaking the mascot got involved, and then I forget what else.
I saw that one. I will say at least Brian Cage didn't take the pinfall in that.
Right.
One of the other guys I can never remember.
Bishop Khan took the fall.
Yeah, Tony Khan's older brother took the pinfall.
Leon.
And then
None of them should have took the pinfall. They should have annihilated the fuck out of
them.
Yeah.
Which sucks too, because Cage beat Anthony Bowens was it the night before? No, on Rampage. He main evented Rampage and he beat Anthony Bowens. So it's like he beat him then. I get that the other guy, took the fall, but it's like you already had him beat. Like he already fucking destroyed him basically in the previous match. Like why would you do that?
Yeah, that's the nonsensical booking though, with no continuity.
Because it's 50-50. It's 50-50 booking where one match they have them go the one person win, and then the next match the other person wins. Mm-hmm. It's like have them like lose a little bit. Like it doesn't have to be 50-50 all the fucking time.
That's my problem with WWE. They do the same thing, and I hate that 50-50 booking bullshit. It is. I know you're bad at it, Tony, but you need to stop. You need to stop, buddy. It needs to end. This is fucking. It's god awful. That's fucking guy. But yeah, that kills me. Let's get to the main part of the card. We had Will Ospreay versus the international champion Roderick Strong. 17 minutes and 46 seconds. Will's Ospreay wins the international championship. I got nothing for this guy. He's over. The crowd there was absolutely like about him, but I have never watched one of his matches and walked away and could remember anything about it. Like
this one, can when he landed on his fucking head.
He landed on his head.
Yeah, he landed right on his fucking forehead. Was that outside the ring too?
Outside.
Yeah, they did like a spot with the other guys and like tried to do this thing, and it looked like he was fine afterwards. Like,
he got stunned.
Yeah, he did get stunned. But like during the scrum, he seemed fine.
I'll check it out, Papa.
But yeah, I enjoyed the match. I was surprised that because I didn't think MJF was going to come back. I thought he was going to come back at Forbidden Door because it's in his hometown. So I was surprised that they gave it to Ospreay. So that there's that, I guess. And I like Ospreay because there was some moves in it where he like does a bunch of counters into like a flip and like lands, and it was pretty cool. I don't know.
Flippity dippity shit.
It's flippity dippity shit. I get it, but it's like that's.
And he talks shit on the Fed. That's the other thing.
As long as that's the thing is like if you do those moves and there's not a lot of standing around and waiting, then and it makes sense in terms of the match. But if it does nothing to advance the story, that's the thing.
Yeah,
those spots have got to be used more infrequently. So they mean something.
Yeah.
Like if that's all it is, like and the guys that are smarter than me and better at this than me, they say the exact same thing. Nobody wants to just come watch two guys in the ring fucking play fighting.
Yeah.
That's not why people go to fucking wrestling shows.
The slap shit. Like
it's the story. It's the story. It's the reason behind why there's a fucking beef there.
Yep.
Why does Hulk Hogan fucking want to fucking, take Andre the Giant out? Why does fucking the Outsiders want to come into WCW and take over?
Call me?
Why does this, why do we fucking want this to happen? Why does the corporate ministry want to kidnap Vince McMahon's daughter? What would motivate Stone Cold to try to save her? Shit like that. There's a reason. And you don't need a fuck ton of worthless matches to tell a story. You need better promo work, and we'll get to the MJF promo, but you have to take the reins off these guys and girls and let them talk. Let them develop their characters. Don't tell them this is who you are. Go be that. Because the crowd's going to fucking pick up on that shit. They're going to reject it. They'll reject. They rejected The Rock, and they rejected John Cena when he was shoved down. They rejected Roman Reigns without knowing this motherfucker. We're not going to have a great title reign like that. And even me, I was guilty of that because I couldn't see the forest for the trees through that long-term booking. And if and when Tony Khan can learn how to book long-term and use this thing up here and not let these little douchebags, the EVPs, determine what happens, they can have a successful program or at least a viable alternative that doesn't come off like dog shit. And I'm not saying last night was.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying this match was. I'm just saying I think Roderick Strong is really, really good in the ring. He reminds me of Dean Malenko.
Yeah, a little bit.
With better mic skills, mind you. He's like Dean Malenko. And I saw a video of Dean Malenko at a con walking with one of those walkers.
The wheel
other day.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I seen him at a WrestleCon. Well, he was at his booth, so he wouldn't have had the walker.
I don't know.
He looks fine there.
I don't know if he just had surgery or if he injured something. But
he's been with that for a while. Yeah.
It made me sad. It did because I love Dean. I do.
I will say one of my favorite Dean Malenko pops was still the Battle Royal. I think it was a Slamboree, and it was the whole storyline with him, Jericho, that he couldn't touch Jericho, couldn't fight Jericho. Yep. So they had all the luchadors in the mask, and he came in as Cyclope.
Cyclope. Yep.
That pop when he pulled the mask off. Holy shit!
I don't think he ever got a bigger pop than that. I don't think Dean did. That was fucking amazing though.
That was great storytelling.
It was.
Everyone cared about Dean Malenko because Chris Jericho was such a great foil.
And you can do that, and that's proof that you can do that with a mid-card guy with little to no mic skills, with a little bit of creativity. That's the thing.
During the scrum, Ospreay said, because somebody asked him if he was going to defend the title overseas, and he pretty much was like, yeah, this is like basically the Forbidden Door belt, so he wants to go to other promotions and all that. Oh, and if he can't go there, he wants to bring the people, here
to AEW
to fight him. That way, it's like, it's the international title. Like, it makes sense.
Yep. That's how it should be, bro.
Yeah, and I'm good with
the only person besides him that is planning on doing that was Pac. Pac, when he had the belt, he did the same thing, but he got hurt. But when Orange had it, he didn't do any of that shit. He just had matches on AEW all the time. It's like that's not what the fucking belt is about. Like,
no.
Like,
you're go other places now. That makes more sense.
Exactly
that way,
Glinzer, the cruiserweights had an entertaining division, and that is the problem with Tony Khan and AEW. Is you need to take and Tony and I had this discussion earlier. AEW would have a light heavyweight or cruiserweight type division that would rival WCW if they appropriately placed their workers. Dude, you take Darby Allin.
You tell him, Etep.
You take Darby Allin and Hook and Lee Moriarty and all 75 of the Action Andretti propeller feet and all these other little shits, and you put them in a fucking light heavyweight division and that's Orange Cassidy's spot right there, bro. That is custom made for a guy like that. Like you put him there and let them go.
It just really makes me wish for the days of the old X division.
Yeah.
When the X
division, they're never going to do that
great.
in AEW because, like, from the start, they even said we're never going to have a cruiserweight division because they're like, it doesn't matter what you look like. You can because as much as we liked Eddie and Benoit and stuff as champions.
Yeah, they were small.
That kind of like started the small guys.
Shawn Michaels started it for fuck's
that
sake.
too, yeah.
Yep.
And
Sorry, man, it went long before.
Yeah, it just
Guerrero.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for me, brother.
That ain't gonna work for me, brother. Well, Shawn Michaels was the first like small champion after the anti-steroid push.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the issue with him. But so Asprey wins. Then we go on to the Gang Bang Gang versus, which is Colton and Austin Gunn and Box Cutter Jay White.
You skipped what happened after the
how dare you,
Osprey Roderick Strong match with MJF coming out.
Oh yeah, and, okay.
Well, Adam Cole came out, and then MJF
interrupted. Adam Cole comes out and he makes his entrance and does his deal.
His name's not even Adam.
And then the fucking deal hits, and our man came out, and this I love, and this is getting a lot of heat online from the fucking. Okay, I'm gonna step on my soapbox here for a minute. The internet wrestling community is filled with fucking retarded motherfuckers who don't know shit from Shinola, nor could they ever understand the intricacies of the actual wrestling business beyond what they see on their television or what they read on their fucking phones or their goddamn computer screens. These fucking mouth-breathing retards are they're fucking god awful. It's the tribalistic cult of fucking everything, and it just permeates and it's pervasive. And it just can, like MJF, he said this. Right?
I don't need a New Japan or a Vince McMahon.
So he can't do anything without bringing up Vince. Dude.
The marks for WWE are next level retarded. Sorry, MJF. He did start. He was there. He was here. AEW. This is where he made his fucking bones.
Yep.
That's why he's so loyal to them. And what he said, I was fine with. Although, like I said, I think he's going to regret that tattoo. But that being said, he's made all of his money here, and he did a fantastic year run. They fucked it up at the end because he was injured, and then they put him with the gay circle there, and that's what started hurting him. But him being savage again, that's what you need. Because now he could do his Piper stuff even more. It's going to land. This guy is a true freaking talent.
Now we don't have the problem of him having nobody to work with. Now he can work with everybody.
Yep.
He channeled his inner Ric Flair too last night, taking off his jacket and
and of course
elbow dropping the mask.
The Triple H riff with that specific jacket.
Yep. That's as soon as he came out, bro. I was like, "Holy Triple H!" Like,
it's mini Triple H. It's mini H.
That's like miniature Triple H, and then he did the fucking Ric Flair strut, fucking dropped the elbow on the fucking mask. I mean, yeah, it was just. And even I was on Facebook, I'm looking at other guys I'm friends with that are in the business. And one of the guys, my buddy Rick, who, like I said, he's been in 25 years, wrestled all over the place. I have so much respect for him. He even said, because that's the best promo I've seen in fucking at least 10 years. It was fucking money. It was a money promo, and the sky is the limit for MJF. He needs to be adamant and almost to the point where it's like, do not fuck up my booking. Like if I was him and they pitched him some dumb shit, I'd be like, that ain't gonna work for me, brother. Fucking do it. Yep. I mean, flex that. You're the star. You're the fucking star. I don't give a fuck who they bring in from fucking Japan. Okada, who's not going to draw a dime in the U.S.
Okada's already there, and he isn't really drawing shit.
That's it. They brought him.
They have him straddle with the Young Cucks, and it's done nothing for him.
That's the other point I want to make about the IWC is guys like Matt and Nick Jackson are perfect avatars for the IWE, except they don't weigh 900 pounds, you know, and live in a basement. Those fucking the Young Bucks they did an exploding chair last night, but we'll get to that. The promo is great. He kicks Adam Cole out in the nuts, you know, calls him a piece of shit. Basically, he's AEW. He's not going anywhere. You know, he said he's the wolf for wrestling. He's not fucking leaving. And I respect that. I do. I
like that burn, though, because it really burned not just the Adam Cole stuff, but the Jungle Boy bullshit. You know, he got, you know, I mean, like literally, he was doing what he does best. And it was very entertaining to see it and that he got to do it.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't lose, you know, and abuse it because Tony Khan's a fucking idiot. Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
I think MJF has a lot of control of what they do with his character.
Well, as bad as
the part was the horrible shit, though, right?
As bad as
I think some of that
world title run.
He made us like Adam Cole, though, Draven.
Yeah, he did.
He made us like Adam.
Yep, and I think that's why, like, he was because he's like trying to, like, yeah, he gets that he can technically hold the company on his shoulders because he did it for a while, but you need other people also, like. You can't all, you know, especially if like there's an injury, but
damn it, CJ.
But yeah, storyline wise, you need other people to help carry the load.
Listen, I'm so pissed because now I still want to see MJF and CM Punk, which we know we're not going to get anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that storyline was really, I mean, right there, man. We were all hooked. We were like, "Oh hell yeah!" You know.
They did do an angle with those two. That ended in the dog collar match. I missed the match, but yeah, I caught the beginning of that feud.
So MJF is back though, and that gives them. I want to see how the ratings. Well, I'm not going to go that far, but I'm going to say there's potential there to improve things. Now you've got it. You've got to start doing something to get your attendance and your TV numbers up. And he could be the fucking spark that lights the flame that could ignite that fire, hopefully, for them as a company, because I want there to be parity. You know, I do. I want there to be a alternative to WWE because, like I said, I've watched a lot of the Fed in the last month and a half, and SmackDown has not been great, but it's been consistently better than Raw. You know, SmackDown, for all intents and purposes, has been the flagship brand for the last couple of years.
Yep.
But so next we have the Gang Bang Gang versus the Death Triangle, and that's for the
Gang Bang Gang. That's
the trios championships. There's 900
the unified trio championships. But they go, they carry all the belts with them.
and it was an okay match. There was a lot of standing around and waiting because we had the Lucha Bros. So you know you're gonna get a lot of. We got to wait for this guy to fucking do his run the ropes and walk the ropes and jump here and fucking jump there and wait for fucking 7 seconds. There was a couple times I counted. It's like 5 or 6 seconds that dudes stand there waiting. And it's not just that match.
Bros, but yeah, sometimes it's like, all right, guys, like let's rein it in a little bit.
Well, there's just so much extraneous gobbledygook. You're doing.
Well, that's like what is it, Commander, when he does that fucking run along the ropes, like tightrope thing, and then there's guys on the outside just waiting.
Yep.
It's like what?
Well, it's fucking.
It looks cool, but that's about it.
But it's not functional, and it really hurts the suspension of disbelief. So the Lucha Bros looked like they were going to win, and then who came running in, Draven?
Juice Robinson.
Rock Hard Juice Robinson, Mr. Tony Storm, Tony Storm, if you will, baby.
No.
He'll tell you about hard time, Daddy. Hard time.
I've never seen them together, so it doesn't
with that big old booty. But he came in and pushed Phoenix off the fucking gimmick into box cutter Jay White's his finisher, the pocket knife, and that helped the Gangbang Gang retain their titles.
Yeah.
So
the Blade Runner.
I didn't. The pocket knife.
God damn it. Which is just a Sister Abigail, basically.
It's a Sister Abigail given by a 120-pound guy that should be nowhere be near a main event. Another one, dude. Great fucking wrestler. He's decent on the mic. Why are you wrestling in a heavyweight class when you're like 175 pounds? Like this motherfucker's like me as a sophomore. Like I was bigger than that. I was 185 as a sophomore. Like, come on, man.
He was main event over in New Japan.
Yeah, in Japan, not here. Not here. He ain't a main eventer here.
I still prefer old Japan, so they go fuck themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like Coke. It's like New Coke and Coke Classic. You know, it's New Japan.
I don't know. I like him.
I'm not knocking you for liking him. I didn't say he's not a.
He weighs 223 pounds.
Horse shit.
No, he does not.
Shit. If that motherfucker's 190 pounds, I'm the fucking Pope.
Hold on, Mark. I mean Draven. No, I mean Mark.
I'm just going by what it says on the thing.
Yeah, and you shouldn't. Like MJF told all the fans, don't go by that. They go, he's built at like 6'1", and he goes, let's face it. He goes, realistically, I'm 5'9".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's cut the horse shit.
Mm-hmm.
I could believe Taz is 240. I do not believe Jay White is 223.
The MJF says 5'8" and 226.
It says that now. It was 6'1" at one point.
Was it?
To put that in perspective, R-Truth and The Miz are both 6'2", 220. Put fucking Box Cutter next to R-Truth or Miz. And I don't even like The Miz.
Yep.
But I'd say Miz is every bit of 220 pounds at least. Box Cutter, no way. No way he's 220 pounds. Right now, as I sit here, I am 219 pounds when I get up in the morning. That motherfucker ain't heavier than me. Ain't no way. And I know muscle weighs more than fat, and I'm not exactly cut, but I'm not exactly fat either. Like, there ain't no way that dude is 223.
No, you're a good, healthy tweener.
Yeah, I'm skinny fat right now. I'm like muscle with a little bit of a layer on top of it.
That's a dad bod, you know.
Ain't no way.
Put down the donut and pick up a weight.
I've been picking up the weight.
I know.
Yeah, I need to put down the food and start doing something.
Well, Buzarino ain't helping either. So it's...
no, the beer's not helping.
No, that's the worst thing you put in your body.
Oh, trust me, I know. We got the AEW Women's World Championship match.
Next to Fentanyl, baby.
Serena Deeb versus Timeless Tony Storm. Hang on, Vinny.
Shut up, Meg.
That's Serena Muad'Dib?
Serena Muad'Dib, yeah.
I came in during this match, and oh my God, Tony Storm, God bless her.
This was a fucking great match.
See, this is what Terrence Howard was talking about when he says curves are what the universe is made up of.
Yep, I brought that up. Yep.
Tony Storm is just that match was fucking great.
Play Pinocchio with her. She can just sit on my face and I'll tell lies. It's a lot of fun.
It was really good. I really wish Serena Deeb would have won, but I'm all right with Tony retaining just because of Deeb being out with the seizures and all that stuff. It would have been cool to kind of see her win, but I get it. During the scrum, she's like, I'm gonna read an excerpt from this book I'm writing, and it's like this kind of erotic thing, and she's reading it, and she's like grabbing Tony Khan's shoulder, like, and he's you know how she does, and then she called out Wendy Richter
again
towards the end of it too. Yeah.
God damn it.
I love how she's sticking with it too. That's the best.
They're showing cracks in the alliance though between Luther and Mariah May with the towel last night. Tony saw Luther with the towel, which that adds an extra twist, and I can never get enough of her saying bosom and pulling Mariah May's head to her chest.
They asked her a question. She's like, "Oh, do I really have to answer people's questions? I'm just waiting for the part where I huff and walk out or storm out." And this person asked her a question. He's like, "So in baseball, what inning are you in?" And she just like looks, does the huff, and just leaves. She doesn't even answer the question.
Nice. Those media scrums are so worthless. More IWC fucktards in there.
It's great if they're in character.
But when they try to make it real, it's like
but when they're not in character and they're just being themselves, it's like just no. Like if you want to say all this shit like in an interview, fine. Like, but have that illusion.
Get some help.
Yep. Next up, we had because Tony, she won, retained.
And again, I think we all won during that match because it didn't matter who the belt went on. We got to see some very, very good head roll cam and curves.
Yes.
Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta. This match went 13 minutes and 46 seconds.
Felt so much longer.
Oh my god, it was.
13 seconds longer than it should have.
Yep.
Yeah, I literally got up during that.
I wish Trent would have won for me.
Yeah, he basically stormed out and quit after he lost to Cassidy in this, which
Cassidy, it looks like he's going to be joining the Don, or potentially joining the Don Callis family. So it kind of makes him a heel.
Family.
Kind of makes him a heel, and he even came down with like the dark glasses and the dark blue jeans and stuff.
He's dark orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Well, I was calling him orange.
Blood orange. That's
blood
orange
is what I would call him. But
if they were smart, but they're pretty stupid.
Yeah. Next we have Jericho defending the FTW title against Katsuyori Shibata and Hook.
The learning tree.
The learning tree. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show this. I don't give a fuck. This spot right here. I was angry during this fucking spot last night because this could have seriously fucking injured Bill. And I
the table.
Yep. It was just fucking stupid. Hang on a second. Where's that at? Oh, right here. All right, here it is right here. Here it is. All right. So here's the deal. This is Bill's gonna choke slam him to set up for context. Okay, so dipshit, of course, reverses against a guy that he could never possibly have a chance against. And then look at the leg of that fucking table. Look at that fucking shit right there. Dude, that would have fucking killed him if not fucking crippled him. And this is the level of fucking stupidity that goes into. There is no fucking way that spot should have happened. No way.
Every time I see Hook do one of his fucking suplexes, it just looks like messy. Even when he was doing it to Jericho, it looks like they're almost like getting dropped on their fucking head. Like he's not like rotating the whole way.
Yeah, and because he's too small.
Yeah, exactly.
He does not have the strength to be picking up these guys like that. And if they don't jump properly, that means it'll be more on him, and he injures himself and he hurts them. This is so fucking retarded. That's why you need your cruiser weight bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't have the strength to do those moves. Therefore, he should not be fucking doing them at all. Like that's just
trying to make him Taz Jr. basically, and it's like you can't. Like Taz is in a whole nother ballpark compared to his son.
His stockiness, and that guy had natural strength all around. You know.
Yep.
Two completely different builds. A guy was like a pit bull. But yeah, what they're doing with his son is just ridiculous. He looks like a freaking soy boy who thinks he's a tough guy.
Again, this dude would be better in the lightweight division. Put him down there.
Yep.
If he can do those moves because he's got a decent build for a very thin guy. He can do those moves against guys that weigh 180, maybe 200 pounds. But I mean, Bill put that entire move over. That was him. That was all him. And then he almost fucking dies in the process. Like, dude, fuck that. Jericho went over in this on Shibata, and Jericho just needs to retire. I'm sorry. I used to love Chris Jericho, but he needs to retire.
He does need. I agree with that. But at first I wasn't digging the learning tree thing, but he's been like, I don't know, he's been leaning into like, because he's like, hey guys, and shit like that, and like, gee golly willikers kind of shit, like, and it just, I don't know, it's grown on me a little bit. I know. But yeah, at first I'm like, dude, get this fucker off my screen.
But you, Mark,
week after week, I'm just like, all right, I like where he's going with it to some degree. Like,
shut up,
it's
man.
interesting to see where it ends. and you mentioned about doing a cruiserweight division. They have the FTW champion. Use that as their.
You might as well
Cruiserweight.
Yep.
Put all your lightweights in there because, like, again, these guys are going to get hurt or hurt other people, and then like your roster is going to be even more fucked. Because again, no one wants to see that bad stuff happen. We rag on them from time to time because we don't want to see anyone get injured, and we want something to actually still be entertaining. Because like a good portion of this event was good. Like those wrestlers did a good job. You know, not everything was perfect, but at least it was enjoyable enough that, you know, I think we all stayed.
I mean, seeing Gangrel again was perfect.
Yeah, there was some fun stuff.
Whether or not Edge really hurt himself, because it sure as fuck looked like he did.
Oh yeah, he absolutely did hurt himself.
Yeah, just not sure of the severity.
Yeah, they're gonna keep doing the wraps.
He gets well soon again, because it was nice to see this, and you know, like to me that was the highlight of the night. You know, was seeing that.
Yeah.
It's what made it that was the special part of the pay-per-view.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we kind of went downhill after that.
Yeah. Well, it still sucks that they had to again a house of jobbers there. That was not fair.
I don't know. I liked what they did with.
Yeah, because it was a vampire thing. We get it. But what I'm saying is that you keep jobbing out House of Black. I mean.
Yeah, but now House of Black has been taken over by Edge. So now, allegedly.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It all depends on the health of his legs and hip.
Right.
Well, even if he isn't healthy, like, and he's got to recover, and it's not like super.
Yeah, he can do the promo stuff.
Serious, he can still do promos and act as like. Because Malachi was doing that a little bit when he was kind of injured and on the sideline.
Right.
Yeah. He was doing the promos and all that shit for them, and then they would wrestle. But
like we said, okay, so you break up House of Black, right? They ride out with Edge, like we said. It was what was supposed to be Judgment Day. The stuff he was trying to do in the Fed, and they wouldn't let him. And then eventually, you could always bring them all back together if you needed to bring House of Black back, and then maybe. That way, enough time would pass where everybody forgets that you made them fucking jobbers for the last 2 years. You know. But again, these are the positive things. You know that again with MJF, what they're doing with Edge is really depending on where they go with that. And I do hope he's okay. I hope he didn't hurt himself too bad. Fucker's older than I am, so
They need to if you're going to do that with the House of Black, you break them apart, take a year, build them all up individually, and then slowly start to put the pieces back together again. Yeah, just long-term storytelling. It's not chess, it's checkers. You know,
I mean, it really is not fucking Cody when he was there before the House of Black even showed up for fucking stifling. Malachi's like run, because like Tony was saying, when he showed up, it was fucking white hot, and then Cody had to go over on him. It's like that's what fucking started the bullshit with the House of Black.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah,
They gave them the trios titles, which, you know, they kind of started to get in that momentum back.
Mm-hmm.
But then they took them from fucking the Acclaimed, and their run was shit. Like, even the fans were like...
Yeah. And the Acclaim hurt MJF as well. Like, they still don't understand what the fuck was going on. Like, well, their merch still sells well. They're shit. Sorry. The whole thing is retarded.
You're right, Keely. It's worse when ECW is safer than AEW. Speaking of not being safe, Jon Moxley, the IWGP champion, versus Konosuke Takeshita, who is openly complaining about the way he's being booked, and they put Moxley over on him, of course.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The one guy that came over from Japan that I look at, and this motherfucker could be a star, and they just consistently fucking squander him.
And this is also another problem. It was an eliminator match.
Yep.
There's been one eliminator match where somebody won, and they were at another promotion, and that was with Thunder Rosa when she had the title, and she fought the person over here when they won. And that was the only time that I can remember that anybody has ever fucking won an eliminator match. So it's like every time they use that name on something, you know, they're not winning. Like, they telegraph everything, like, with that shit. It's like, just call it a match or whatever. And, you know, maybe after, if they win or don't win, you know, or if they win, to be like, all right, well, now they get a shot or whatever. Yeah. Don't fucking telegraph it. Like, that's the biggest problem. And then even sometimes with promos, too, they telegraph who's going to win. And, I get where, we've been watching wrestling for, like, ever. So we kind of pick up on things. But placement of promos also matters, too. And if you place promo a certain spot, you're going to tell, and it's not the right spot, you're going to telegraph who's going to win the match. And they did that with Eddie Kingston for that tournament and everything. It's like the right off the bat, they fucking telegraphed it that was who's going to win. It's like, dude, you just fucked it up. Like,
yeah. Yeah, it was utterly ridiculous.
They can't help themselves.
No. Next up, we have Adam Copeland defending the TNT Championship against Malachi Black, which we talked about. Copeland went over. I heard you guys talking about the elbow drop.
Yeah.
And what did I say? This is fucking stupid. That's exactly what I said last night. As soon as he climbed up there, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord Jesus. He drove St. Peter. He drove the snakes out of Ireland, but he couldn't get the Jews out of Palestine. Oh, Lord, help us, Jesus.
He should have jumped further.
He should have actually went for the fucking... He should have just went off the top rope. He shouldn't have went up to the top.
That too, yeah, that's a good point.
Just done a fucking splash. And the way he landed, he fucking either tore something or
rolled an ankle, something really bad. Because all of his weight came down on that fucking foot. I'm assuming it was a rolled ankle. It's very possible. But it could have been anything because the impact like that could hit from ankle, knee, hip. That's a lot.
Some people are trying to say that he was selling he
wasn't selling it. That was a legit injury. That's a legit injury. And that's when they're not talking about it because they want to see how bad it really is. If he's going to be able to do anything, or if they got to hide him for a minute.
Yeah,
the Gangrel spot was cool, but again, them making the House of Black, making the House of Black look like a bunch of fucking jabronis doesn't do anything for them at all. But yeah, break them apart, then bring them back together in about a year, and you could have a good run with them. Women's the TBS Championship. Mercedes Draws No Monet beat the defending champion Willow Nightingale in a I can understand what Cornette was talking about now with her fucking we saw her dance when she was at the Blue Oyster with Ospreay, both of them, celebrating their wins last Did you see the clip I played earlier from the bar, CJ? Okay.
I didn't see that, yeah.
Did Willow get her? God damn it, Tony. But no, this match was not that good. What was good in it was because of Willow. Let's be honest.
Her sheer power, man. Some of the shit she did in there, that was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's Monet's finisher, like for the pin, looked really sloppy. Like, she needs to have something else as a to finish somebody off if they're a larger opponent, because that kind of finisher is more geared towards somebody that's the same size as you or smaller, and even when she debuted in New Japan, she fucking fucked up that finisher against Kairi Sane when she won that belt. Or no, she didn't win the belt in that, but she debuted. Yeah,
I've been calling her Botch Fest Banks for fucking almost a decade. I mean, she's just fucking awful. But they had to put the belt on her.
Mm-hmm.
They had no fucking choice. You have no fucking choice other than putting the belt. I love this analysis of the match. Says Monet and Nightingale have great chemistry in the ring together, and it had the crowd more hyped than any other match besides Anarchy in the Arena.
What?
Bullshit. The Tony Storm match.
I like the angle at the end of the match with Stat and
Statlander,
Stokely
and Willow. Yep. Yeah, because they turned Statlander, turned her heel, and my God, did she look amazing last night?
Yes, she did.
Jesus, Chris Statlander's fucking hot.
And this is what I mean. I mean, like, just looking at the female roster over here, that's way better than the Fed.
Mm-hmm.
You got some really good ones here.
Absolutely. That's one thing AEW does have. Their women's division is fucking stacked with talent that have gimmicks. They're distinguishable by their gimmicks.
Yep.
We had the what should have been the main event next. There's no reason, and I don't give a fuck if you're an indie promotion, because I ran an indie company and I worked in the indies, and any promoter that I worked for that was worth a fuck that had a card with a world title on the line, that world title's your main event. There's no match that goes above that. The only time, and even then, the only time that you put a match above your world title is if it's a specialty match that has world title implications. But even then, that should be semi-main. Semi-main. Even you got a cage match or whatever, make that semi-main. The world title is supposed to be up here above everything else. That's your fucking diamond right there, and you protect that. So this being semi-main, again, Tony Khan, Barry, and Swerve Strickland doing a disservice to an otherwise fucking guy that's over as fuck. Even when he was a heel, he was over.
Even when he was tag champs, they were him with Keith Lee. He was over.
Yep.
And they stopped and then they made him cold because because obviously stuff with Keith Lee and his health and all that stuff. But it's just then they brought it back. But it's but he's not doing so great. Yeah.
No. So Swerve defeats Christian Cage in 24 minutes and 52 seconds to retain the world championship.
20 minutes.
There's some good. It was a good, but for a world title match, it was okay. Swerve's outfit and Nana coming out and doing the Warriors thing, that was fucking money.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was money. Swerve. Swerve. I'm glad he went over in this.
During the scrum, he mentioned MJF, or somebody asked him about MJF, and he basically was like, he's got to figure out where he fits in, because while he was gone, I was building.
Yep.
Yeah. So they kind of planted this little seed there, and we already got that when MJF was the champ as well.
Yeah.
Using him with
Well, yeah, they prepped it for us. That's why he did that little tour where he went around all the dressing rooms to try to like find what he was the partner or whatever. Yeah. And they wanted to build up. But yeah, these are some of the people expect that he's going to feud with when he comes back.
Yep.
So that's good. It worked.
And then we had the main event.
You didn't even remember it.
Anarchy in the arenas. No matter who the fuck is in the match, it is shit.
Yep. And it's a clusterfuck. And
the young cucks.
And this is coming from a guy who likes hardcore matches.
And Darby Allin came out with a fucking flamethrower and lit Jungle Boy on fire. He lit him on
Kids, don't try this at home.
I love
on fire.
It was the best part. Like hanging Darby Allin upside down like a punching bag.
That part, and then the part where Jack Perry like ran him over, or looked like he ran him over. I thought that was pretty good. Like as far as like a cinematic, like trying to do a cinematic match, I was alright with it.
It was retarded.
I wasn't all right with anything in this match. The exploding fucking chair, the flamethrower.
The only thing the Young Bucks haven't done yet was their exploding tampons.
I'm waiting for those.
So the origin of the Anarchy in the Arena, basically, it was a match during the COVID era, basically. So there was nobody there, so they needed to come up with something. So that's what spawned that. But it's like, now that shit's over with, like, just let it die with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That
if you want a no holds barred between the two teams, fine. No holds barred. But this stupid fucking let's go all over the arena, have shitty ass camera angles and shit you can barely see what's going on. Like, just stop.
And get some help.
Yeah.
And unless we not forget.
The Grundle.
Okada's Grundle. In Dax Wheeler's fucking face.
Holy shit.
Or Dax Harwood.
That is the funniest.
So good.
I was, for those of you who weren't here or over on Draven's channel last night, I was Okada's Grundle all night.
That was
so
funny.
the elite win, and they dragged Tony Khan out of Tony Khan got dragged out there last night, bro.
So they had Tanahashi with Khan during the scrum, as he was like there to protect Tony Khan, like in case somebody tried to mess with him again.
Okay.
And like during the whole, because he fucking can't speak English, like he knows a little bit, like enough to like sort of get by. Tanahashi. And like they asked this question about basically taking, like, you know how they have Forbidden Door, but it's always stateside, about taking something like that, but taking and doing an exclusive show in Japan with, you know, AEW basically goes to New Japan, sort of like how they come over here. And he's like, I didn't understand, like, he even said it. He's like, I didn't understand 98% of that.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
And at one point, they, like, because they had them both in frame, and at one point, they literally, like, just panned the frame over where it was just Tony Khan. I'm like, I feel so bad for this guy.
Tony Khan, bro. Tony Khan. And I got one more. So overall, I gave the pay-per-view a positive score. I did. I gave it a positive review. Outside of a few things, there was some good there last night, and they did well as far as how many people they had in the arena. God knows. We'll find out probably tomorrow how many tickets were actually sold. Tomorrow or Wednesday, probably, because somebody, Russo or Cornette, will have it on from WrestleNomics.
WrestleNomics, let me look that up.
If you can find that. But let me pull this last, because we got to get to Mug Shorties. But I want to bring this up. AEW could be introducing mixed tag team titles to the company at some point.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
Oh God! No, God, please, no, no.
He mentioned.
No.
That's great.
He mentioned that because somebody asked about women's trios and women's tag belts, and asked if there was any interest, and he's like, "Yeah, there is interest to do that." And then Tony Khan brought up the mixed tag because there's people that are interested in it. It's like just because there's like a few people that are interested in it doesn't mean that it should happen.
Translation: there's no one is interested in it.
A couple weirdos
I'd
on
be
Twitter.
all right with.
Yeah, they can have
tag
women's
belts.
tag
I'd be
champs.
fine.
Give
them, fuck
trios
and
Nope.
and mix. Fuck that.
That
shit.
will a mixed tag belts will never work. It won't work. It won't work.
If they do that, then the dudes got to be able to whoop the chicks' asses.
Yep. I don't want to see some 80-pound woman in there tossing Brian Cage around. I don't want to see Jordan Grace hitting her stupid fin. And I love Jordan Grace.
It's too late. We've seen Orange Cassidy throwing Brian Cage around.
Yep. And Brian Cage already jobbed to Tessa Blanchard.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's fucking garbage. That's indie shit, and it's fucking garbage. It doesn't belong on TV. It doesn't belong in wrestling, period, unless it's the stuff I pay $500 an hour for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've waited long, bro. You have waited long enough, bro. Superfan, Schwarkin, Superman, are you ready, bro?
Yeah.
Schwark, all right. It's time for Mug Shawtys, bro. All right, here we are, folks, our first shorty. And I told you guys tonight, very important, I need post-nut clarity from all of you. Before the show, I don't want any Nick Rekieta action.
Sorry,
God.
Chance.
He's just flapping around his room, Jesus.
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Here's shorty number one. Yeah.
Holy shit bolts.
You see what I was told, bro? Do you see what I meant, bro?
I do.
Damn. She kind of looks like what is that, Presley or whatever? What is it?
Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley, a little bit.
Yeah.
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 She was drugs and drugs. Oh, drugs, drugs.
She's just a little over 5 foot. She's fun size.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
5 foot fun, just like Liv Morgan.
Hot
I was eating lunch with my daughter yesterday. We're out at a mall near I was rehearsing, and I saw this girl walk by, and I thought she was a little kid until I actually saw her face, and she was fully like this is an adult, and she was like, it may be 4'10", and her boyfriend was well over 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, please explain to me this difference. I mean, does he just like grab you and use you as a fleshlight?
Right. It's a propeller. He just puts it on and spins.
Yeah. I mean, she literally could not have been more than 85 pounds.
Oh, yeah. For a little chick, too, man. This one has got some beautiful big breasts.
Oh, yeah. This one is. And she's
I like
look at her. I mean, she's got abs, too. Like, she's got
Oh, yeah. She's
like,
fit.
this one's
She's in her workout
yeah.
clothes.
Like a little cheerleader.
Like she was picked up in the gym.
Yeah.
Yep.
College
All right.
girl. Tears.
All right, boys. 3 charges, non-violent, all related. So
I'll start off. Public exposure, lascivious acts,
Hey, now.
filming without consent. I'm assuming she was doing some dirty shit at a gym.
Right. Drugs, prostitution, and
Can I help her film those?
Yeah, no shit. I'll help you with your form.
Right?
What do you
I'll
say?
spot her.
I'm gonna say, prostitution, drugs, and
Jesus
alcohol.
Wait, these are your fantasies. These aren't with the charges on.
Adam's going. Adam Rakeda, settle down over there, bro. Schwalkin.
I'm telling you, she couldn't afford the gym membership, so she was offering to, give a little hummer.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's riding right on that Tracy Mendoza line on the hot crazy scale.
Yeah.
Yep. All right,
so hell, man.
We've got CJ with public exposure, lascivious acts, and filming illegally. And then we have Adam with prostitution, drugs, and alcohol. Sounds about right. Draven, what do you got?
Damn.
Giving me a boner without consent?
Other than an erection. He's like, dead ass, brother, I'm erect right now.
I'm kind of leaning towards what CJ did. Like, that makes sense to me because she's got her little workout outfit on and all that shit. So I guess filming without a whatever, and I'm gonna go indecent exposure, and then what's another one? And
solicitation.
Yeah, solicitation. Yeah.
All right. Solicitation.
I should have said theft. She stole his heart.
I don't think anyone. I mean, I love your fantasies. I really
and by
do.
Solicitation, she's handing out like her OnlyFans. Like she has cards made, and she's like handing out her OnlyFans.
Okay.
Shit.
From her gash.
Right. Yeah. Because I'm gonna look it up later.
Vincenzo, what do you got?
I want her number. I mean, I like their fantasies. I really do. I give you guys A for effort, but you clearly do not know women at all. This is a college girl. This is what I was saying before. You guys started talking over it, but I think that, again, with the tears, which is very hot. I like when they cry a little bit like that. Hold on.
You tell us about fantasies. Jesus.
Listen, I'm going with reality here. So I think she got in trouble. She was driving daddy's car, and she was wasted. I'm saying DUI. This is party girl time. I mean, yeah, look at her. She's a college girl. This isn't someone who's prostituting herself. Sorry, the ones who prostitute themselves, they'll do it on a different scale. Someone like this would probably be on the internet being like high escort type stuff. She ain't a streetwalker.
No, this is like the girl.
Not
This
even
is
close.
the girlfriend experience type of charges.
This
like
is probably
$10,000 a night.
Yeah, I'm saying reckless driving and something silly like something with either the license or the cop found something else in there. Maybe possession of drugs like marijuana, something along those lines.
Okay, so I got DUI, reckless driving, and possession of drugs.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta be.
So we're locked in here, and I have to say before I reveal, no,
she ripped it off. It's in her hand. She's smiling.
Schwarkin, listen, Schwarkin.
Schwarkin.
God damn it, Schwarkin, you made me.
Shut up, Meg.
Here, this is what I would do to her, bro. I would 10 out of 10 would shoot kids inside her, bro.
God damn!
Holy shit! I think this meme alone just got Alex Jones in more trouble.
I would.
The joke I heard the other day is if you come on a girl's eyes, doesn't that mean she's technically watching the kids?
Oh shit!
Okay.
All right. Everybody's locked in. We got Adam with prostitution, drugs, and alcohol. CJP with public exposure, lascivious acts, and illegal filming. Draven with illegal filming, indecent exposure, and solicitation. Oddly, these are pretty accurate. And then Vincenzo with DUI, reckless driving, and possession of drugs. That one I don't believe for a second. He's innocent. Here we go. Here's the reveal of Shorty number 1. DUI, open container, and failure to maintain lane. So
failure to maintain lane, that's reckless driving, wouldn't it be?
Basically, yeah.
Yes. So Adam gets a point for alcohol related. CJ with 0 there. Draven with 0. Vinny with 2. 2 out of 3. DUI and reckless. Failure to maintain lane. That's reckless driving.
Open container. She was still drinking.
Yeah, she had an open container. Great. I like this girl more already. Free this songbird. Free her
and send her to me.
Oh, I'm working.
Open her cage and free her. Here is the standings as of right now. Adam with 33, Chris with 56, CJ 27, Draven 21, Tony with 0, Tommy 12, Vincenzo with 78. Chris, his internet issues are going to cause problems for him tonight. Oof.
Oh no.
In the standings. So we're on to Shorty number 2 though, boys. Yeah, unfortunately.
Did anyone tell him to turn it off and turn it back on again?
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
David, message him that.
Jump to 10.
Tell him Vinny
he has tried to do that. He said.
Damn it. Here we go. Here is Shorty number 2. I'm late.
I would
know. She's pretty. This one's very fucking pretty.
I mean, let's just say ethnic minority is still on my fuck it list, but still.
I think she's pretty. I was like, I want to see the rest of her, but I mean, facially,
yeah. You know what started off? It's the hair like that, and the baby hairs that are kind of all curled up near the forehead and off the sides. That's just making her look a little sloppy, but she's pretty. You could tell she's pretty.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure when she's done up, she's quite the looker. Let's see. So we got 2, 3. Okay, so we have 4 related charges. 4 related charges. A mixture tonight with her. 4 related charges with Shorty number 2. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I would clap her. I would clap her. You know, I mean, we're not going to discriminate. We love all the pretty ladies.
Like I said, I've got different ethnicities and stuff still on my bucket list to check off.
I already checked that one off.
Yeah.
So what? Who wants to start?
Draven,
who wants to start?
Draven, hold on. You banged this one already?
No, not her, but that ethnicity.
Good Lord. So I don't know. I'm gonna say meth with not watching a kid and distributing and assault. There you go. Drugs. Gotta have the drugs in there.
Meth, child neglect, distribution, and what else, Adam?
Assault.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little assault.
Yeah, Papa, I understand that, but still, a fuck it list is like a bucket list. Are you going to check every item off that list? No.
Right.
I mean, I still have albino, dwarf on that list. So
albino dwarf. That'll make your dreams come true.
You can't tell me bang a midget is not on your fucket list.
No, and definitely not an albino one either.
Definitely on my bucket list.
Sometimes I really do question why am I here? I feel like Zack Snyder right now in Geeks and Gamers.
This one definitely has
Backyard magic.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Oh, Jesus.
All right,
albino midget. That's sorry, I'm still.
That's there's albino midgets. I mean there's something to be said for that.
That way you check off albino and midget at the same time.
Exactly. I want a twofer.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't have to be the same thing.
No,
it could be one albino and one midget.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, how much money do you have to line up an albino and a midget?
I like it better if they're 2 in 1.
Like,
well, that's like if you have an albino or a what is that? A black ginger or whatever. But, that's like a ginger and a black person at the same time.
That's just Freckled Jesus from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, exactly. We actually had a dude that worked at my work that was one of them.
But dude, one of my interns was a black freckled ginger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was. Yeah. Yeah, Elijah, great fucking kid, but yeah, he was freckled. He was a ginger. He had the curly hair, but it was red. But yeah, so I'm friends with one. I know the black red haired gingers. Well, one anyway. All right. So CJ, what do you got for this pretty young lady here?
She looks angry, and she looks like she was pulled out of her house without getting the chance to actually make herself up, which explains the baby hairs. I'm going to go with domestic, child endangerment, and parole violation.
Domestic, child endangerment, and parole violation. Okay. All right. Draven.
You said there's 4?
Oh, yeah. Well, we got 4.
There's 4.
Yep.
Oh. Resisting arrest. I'll throw that in there.
Resisting. All right. Draven, what do you got?
She looks kind of innocent, honestly.
I say free her.
With your dick.
I say free her now.
I'm gonna say failure to appear. And then what is it? Driving under the influence. I guess, and then reckless endangerment, and parole violation.
All right, Vinny.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this one out too because Jake Draven said she don't look like super fucked in the face, you know.
Yeah.
All the child stuff, I'm not really seeing that with this one. I think she's a little too young for that. Well, I could be wrong. I mean, we've seen teen moms and all that shit. I think something like stealing. You said there's 4 charges, 2 are related.
Yep.
Two are related, 2 aren't related. I don't know. So she could have had a really good time. Let me see. I'm thinking maybe, yeah, I throw assault in there. She looks like something that's probably, you know, it could be domestic. I don't know, possibly, but assault is there. Resisting arrest. I'm trying to put it together in my head too.
Okay.
Like she was, you know, she stole something. She probably fought with the person that probably a mixed operation there, and she wanted her cut. She's like, "No, you ain't gonna get my shit. This is my stash." And
it's my free stolen shit.
Yeah, and then they were fighting, and the cops came, pulled them apart. We need another one. What's another one? 2 that are related. Maybe possession of like marijuana or something. You know, something simple. I don't think any hardcore shit.
Possession of weed. Okay. All
Maybe.
right. The guests
Like
are
that.
locked in. Adam has meth, child neglect, distribution of narcotics, and assault. CJ has domestic.
She should be
resisting
white
arrest.
and have tattooed on her faces. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought he said all 4 charges were interlinked, so I was just kind of going with, you know.
Oh, got you.
Trailer park style, you know.
Right.
Parole violation. Draven's got failure to appear, DUI, reckless endangerment, and parole violation. Vinny's got theft, assault, resisting arrest, and possession of weed. So our second shorty of the evening, boys. Again, she has
Black girl magic.
And yeah, it just makes me want to, you know, I would nut inside her. I would. I would.
She stole Draven's heart.
And his wallet and his flat screen TV. All right. Here she is, boys. 2 counts of assault, disorderly conduct, damaging telephone line to prevent the summoning of authorities.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got assault in there.
Yep. Adam gets the points for assault. Let's see. CJ got 0 there.
Yeah. I made it domestic as opposed to just general assault.
Draven got 0. Vincenzo got 2. So Adam and Vinny. Vinny's at 4, Adam's at 3, and CJ still at 0. But that's okay. That's okay, boys. We got shorties left. Are you okay? So this one is. I'm calm down. Here we go. Here she is, shorty number 3. There she is, boys. This one,
it's like Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, Lindsay
I know.
Lohan mixed with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one man face when you really look at it. Take out the makeup. She's got man face.
It's a dude.
I want to say it's not a dude. There's no Adam's apple.
You don't know that.
I know that. Draven, don't act like you wouldn't.
I'm just saying, remember, this guy, the guy that does most, remember, the guy that does most,
I know.
He likes the,
You would still cover they, them, and baby batter.
Them.
You would, don't lie. Nope. You would cover they, them.
Nope.
Ariana stole 5 Grande. Man, I still want them to be there to be a porn star with small breasts but huge nipples and call her Areola Grande. That's a perfect name.
It is. I used to say a similar
Do it in cornet voice.
I swear to God, I was flipping through things the other day and I saw this porn star. Her name was Areola Grande. So, being a curious sort, I clicked on the picture and Jesus Christ, she's an A cup with a B cup nipple.
And bro, let me tell you, Cornette loves those pancake nipples, bro. That is his kink. He is all over that like Judy Bagwell on a pole, bro. Goddamn Schwarken, though, and Superman and Etep. I can't read it, bro. I can't read it.
I can't read it, Adam. Hey, Adam. No. Since I said it's a mix of those two girls, I'm saying drugs and alcohol related stuff.
Okay,
probably DUI or DWI, maybe meth. I don't know. She
one charge.
Oh, one charge.
One charge.
Then it's gonna be the alcohol one.
Okay. What'd you say? Did you go DUI?
DUI, DW. Well, same shit. I mean, yeah, whatever.
Okay. All right.
She was operating heavy machinery while under the influence of drugs and or alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Draven, what do you say?
Definitely a low hand.
How many did you say?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, DUI.
DUI. CJ.
I'll go different. I'll go larceny.
Larceny. All right. Larceny of Draven's fucking heart, huh? Adam.
I'm going Fiskowitz. What kind of charge do we got here? Is it threatening or is it
it's non-violent.
Non-violent. See, we were wanting threatening so we could say she was holding a penis.
He really want to go Fisk.
I know, I was too, man. I'm gonna go with theft.
Theft?
Yeah.
Adam says theft, and this one, I don't know, with that look on her face, I would ram through a mattress. I would do it. Wouldn't even think twice about it.
How are you finding all those?
I've got a folder on my phone.
He had some spare time this weekend.
Yeah. But this shorty number 3, boys, DWI with a blood alcohol level between 0.15 and 0.20, which is between 2 and almost 3 times the legal limit.
Jesus. Low hand. I told you she had the low hand look.
Yep.
I said mixed with Britney Spears. That's why I was throwing drugs in there, but then you said it was one. So I went, nah, we'll stick with
that first one.
Oh, the smoke shop?
She pulled over and all she heard the cop saying was,
That's
my
fucking
God.
great.
Oh, so that was shorty number 3. You know what we haven't had yet tonight is we haven't had a fire-headed fucking woman that looks like she'd stab you in the face with a soldering iron. So let me go and
from
present
Mississippi.
one to you right here.
Jesus.
I don't know. I would make all the mistakes with this one, I think.
She literally is a walking red flag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I would be the goddamn moth to the flame, and yeah, it would happen. Yeah. Like fucking goddamn terrible.
Or set if she'd made certain wrong choices in life.
Like I don't know. I probably would, I don't know.
She's got one hand in her pocket and the other one is shivving her cellmate.
I would bone in the mud hole, definitely.
Murder.
She shivs somebody.
Murder in that mud hole.
We got one charge. One charge, and I'm gonna just, I'm not gonna give you any hints. I'm gonna let you guys read this Scarlet Maiden's fucking face, and you tell me what you think she did.
She murdered that mud hole.
I murdered her mud hole.
Banging that behind.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Plop the black cherry.
What? So what do you say, Adam? You see murder?
No Vaseline, right, CJP? I've got murder.
Calling his penis Muddy Mud Skipper.
What do you say, CJ? What do you think she did?
I'm just gonna stick with assault.
Assault. All right.
Looks vicious, especially with that neck tattoo.
Yeah.
That to me says she likes to be choked, which I'm like,
yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm fucking
been
here
in that
for
jumpsuit for a while.
Probably like a stripper about to fight with John.
I want to know if she has a hand tattoo. I have a weak spot for fucking the hand
Oh my
tattoo.
god, I've known like 3 of those type of girls. Holy shit.
Yep, they're all the same.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like full sleeve with all the way down to the feet. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Draven, what do you say?
How many did you say?
One.
One.
Oh, assault.
Assault. All right. Vinny.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards that as well. Because I don't really see the super fucked upness in the eyes. I see crazy in the eyes. I think she's violent. Tattoos say that. Yeah, some sort of assault charge for sure.
She's got decent skin. That's the thing. She doesn't look like a drug addict.
Yeah, that's the giveaway on that one. Yeah, I would rule out the drug thing. But I see Adam is good too. She also has the same type of crazy where it could be murder. But I don't think he got that far because she obviously does her own
he
dye
didn't
job
give
in the
us
hair.
violent or not. So I mean, either way, it does work though, because you definitely know, as our friend Fisk would say, she's guilty.
Oh yeah.
And it could be something as simple as a parole violation.
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
Here or
Yeah, but like we were just saying, like we've known girls like this, and the one that I've known specifically, one I was really close with, they're violent. I'm going with some kind of assault.
I would shaft bareback. But I'm dirty. I'm dirty like that.
Frankie says red rum. Someone hold it up in the mirror.
All right, here she is, gentlemen.
I'm holding it, by the door.
Shorty number 4, domestic battery.
Ooh, see?
Domestic battery. Yep.
Yep.
She's violent. Assault, battery are the same thing.
Yep. Fucking back door right there.
CJ gets a point for assault.
Finally.
Draven gets a point for assault. And Vincenzo gets a point. Right now, Vinny's got 6. Draven's got 2. CJ's got 1. And Adam is at 4. And we are at our final shorty of the evening. This one is yeah, you're gonna look at her and be like, holy, okay. Here we go. Here is number 5.
She did it her way.
Ew.
She definitely looks fucked up.
Draven, are you down on one knee?
No, I'm good. Her eyes are too close together.
Wednesday's let herself go.
That's always a bad thing.
That's a horrible Wednesday. Yes.
Wednesday's let herself go. Oh Jesus. All right. This is
She's kind of got the fetal alcohol syndrome eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it's like the next level of hell fucking scary.
I'm looking at this. She has the misery eyes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, dude, yeah. I'm seeing that for sure.
She's
that's a young Kathy B.
You better be worried, Etep. She's your biggest fan.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm not. I'm not in on.
I already heard you putting your shoes on and running out the door.
She's got. That's why I'm on camera. Y'all see, I ain't going nowhere.
Look, even Keely can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
If Keely can't do it, there's something wrong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't be the ducks to her. Jeez.
Keely does not like Sarah plain and tall.
He even noped out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, right here. She's the type that would keep a comic book artist in the basement and force them to draw for her.
No shit.
And maybe she can finally get EVS to put his book out.
No, it's the EVS likes to be restrained by men.
Oh, true. Well, that's why she's doing it, because she wants him to actually finish it. If it was a guy, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to have fun."
Holy
this
shit.
This one has one charge, and I will let you look at her and read the tarot cards as they may, gentlemen.
Yeah.
What do you think, Vinny? We'll start with you. What do you think?
Yeah, Adam said it before. Manslaughter, murder, something heinous. That's for sure. She's got all kinds of psychopath all over her fucking face. Can't hide that look.
Draven.
You said one or
yeah.
Godzillio's got a good idea. That's not a bad idea at all.
No, it isn't. I'm gonna go with she attempted to kill somebody. Attempted murder.
Right. Attempted murder. Okay. CJ.
I'm gonna go with possession. I'm gonna go with drugs because her eyes are all sorts of fucked up. I mean, aside from the fact that they're too close together and she's got that kind of mongoloid in her, but
yeah, that too close together shit. That's all kinds of fucked up, man.
It's Arkansas, right?
These people, like, they're not wired properly. Frankie said it too. Red rum. He's doubling down on that one.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
And Adam, you said murder?
I said murder from the get-go, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Adam's got
those
murder.
misery eyes, man. She hobbled the motherfucker. Like, I can't wait to see what this bitch did.
You know, I've got a couple of the wood memes left, and I can't even use them.
Wait a minute. Wait. Can we go Chris on this? We'll say that she ripped it off. She chewed on it. Then she stuck a firecracker up his rectum. Like an M80. M80 in the rectum murder.
See, I think she ripped it off and then shoved it up his ass with the Vaseline and said, "How do you like it?"
She chopped it off and used it as a cigar.
Well, here's what she did, gentlemen. Manslaughter, negligent homicide.
You're right about the violence.
There's murder.
Yep.
There, I was hoping for a more descriptive thing.
So
yeah, Frankie's got it right. I would not.
Right. Wait, I have a would not one, but it's
I would
it's
not
this
could
one.
not with your dick. I would not could not.
This one says would not pull out, but I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even go in.
No,
right.
No, this one, yeah. So we got all right. So our points for the evening, boys. After this, I got to take her off the screen. I want to go.
I like how she gave me the.
Go back to the first one.
There you go. Yeah.
There.
Hello.
There we go.
Young Heather Graham.
Oh yeah. This one I would cream pie.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Again,
definitely
and
would
again,
cream pie.
and again, all night long.
Our points are, let's see, Schwarken, Super Schwarken has 5, CJP with 1 today. Draven with 2. And our winner again, Vincenzo with a 7 spot. So Vinny moving on up the leaderboard like George and Wheezy, ladies and gentlemen. The Gap recap, new segment.
I did put your Insta in the first one.
I saw that. I saw that. Let's see here. Let's take a look at her Instagram. Oh my goodness. Desi Tucker.
Mm-hmm. Woody Tucker? Yeah, he would Tucker all right.
And
followed.
And finished.
Poor guy.
And I love you. She looks like a young Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, without all the extra forehead.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't grown into the forehead yet.
Yeah, she looks a lot different than the actual mugshot.
Right? Well, because her photos are all cooked in this. They're all touched up.
Well, they are, but I'm just saying there's like other angles and shit too.
Yeah, she's got a fucking smoking hot little body on her though.
Yeah, she does.
All right, boys. Anyway, folks, that's the show. That's the show for the night, everybody. We talked a bunch of wrestling. We recasted the lead. We saw exclusive footage from an after party. I mean, it was that we talked about King of the Ring, Double or Nothing. I'll have a Raw review for you guys in a couple days. Me and Trina will be back tomorrow with episode 8 of Tuesday Night Terrorvision. And Thursday, we're actually going to do it. Tales from the Crypt is back this Thursday. Yeah. So that's what's going on. You got everybody else's schedule. You know what the hell is going on, folks. Thank you, Frankie and Papa Cotton and Gap over on Rumble and Keely Chow, Godzillionaire, JB, Brutal Morningwood, Glinzer. Thank you, Tommy. Good to see you, bro. As always, Slasher was here earlier. Yeah, thank you, everybody. monoTony dropped in. We got a bunch of people watching on X, and a few over at Gap was over holding the chat down on Rumble. And we're going to end the Rumble portion of the program. They go off the air first. Good night, everybody over on Rumble. Thank you for watching. All right, so we're done there. And that just leaves you guys on YouTube. It has been an absolute fucking blast bringing this to you tonight. As always, folks, thank you so much. I'm Etep Wakuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here with all these. We don't see you. Have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away.
Oh, boy. Thanks. I'll send it back.